family from a small town. I introduce to you the I8 Music Podcast with your host, Omar. A podcast that revolves around music, art, talent, and just having fun. Now starts the I8 Music Podcast.
Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome to the I8 Music Podcast. I'm your host Omar. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Thanks for pressing play. Thanks for checking out the SoundCloud. Thanks for checking out the Hulkshare. Thanks for checking out the Bandcamp. Thanks for however it is you found this podcast. But thank you. Welcome. Welcome to the I8 Music Podcast. Once again, I am your host, Omar. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Today is Thursday, January 8th, 2015. And I decided to do another podcast, another episode. Just because I just decided to do another episode. I interviewed somebody yesterday. And right now I just might as well do a little intro. I was working on an intro. This was what you just heard right now was the intro. I just worked on that. It's a little something. I don't know if I'm going to keep it, if it's going to be permanent or not. But that's just for right now. So I could just have a little, like a segment going into the segue of the introduction. I need something to to motivate me. And I don't know if I picked the right song to put in the introduction. It sounds kind of mellow, kind of slow and sad. But that might change it. It might not. Let me know what you think. This is different from the last introduction. So that's why I wanted to make the podcast, see how it sounds, and upload a new episode. The thing is, when I upload a new episode, it's going to erase some of the past episodes because I'm not a premium member on the SoundCloud. And that's why. But I don't think there's a problem. Eventually, I'm going to be a premium member, like I said before. But for right now, I'm going to upload this episode, and hopefully it lets me upload it. And just so it's going to be something new, something different, and just keep uploading these episodes. Might as well, or why not, right? The reason I made this episode is because I interviewed this Chelloist yesterday. This guy that plays the cello. He's been playing it for a while, and they brought him around about 2 days ago, and he came stop by yesterday. And they were just talking, and I was asking him questions, and then we were just talking, and they kind of like caught my attention. I was like, "Oh, dude, you want to be on the podcast? Can I interview you?" And he said, yeah. So his name is Arthur the Chelloist, or also known as Artatron. He's a guy from the Valley that plays the cello. And like I told him yesterday, that cello it's an interesting sound. It's a cool instrument. And he brought it over here, and he's been playing it for the past 2 days here. And it sounds cool. Like, in the sound quality just sounds awesome, and the sound of the cello is cool for me. That's I keep saying that. I'm repetitive about that, but it's because I mean it. I mean, just the music. And I told him, do you want to come in here for the interview? And he came in here and he played a little set. He played some songs. He I don't know if he has some originals, and he was playing some covers also. He doesn't have any website out there. He doesn't have any social media where we can get a hold of him. But he's trying to do more with the cello. He's trying to start something, and he's trying to get back into the music. So that's why I interviewed him. And it was kind of interesting and it's kind of cool. It was cool to bring him in here and to talk about the cello and, how he's involved with the music and how he wants to do more, how he got into it late. And it was just an interesting interview, and it was an interesting talk. I'm glad he came through. Once again, that's Arthur, the Chelloist, or also known as Artatron. His name is Arthur, plays the cello. Kind of unique. It's in his name. I don't know where I can find some music, but you'll probably hear some of it right now. It's once I go into it right now, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this podcast. I'm gonna keep making more and just keep talking. It's kind of odd talking out to just the microphone and just myself. So I'm just getting used to it. I try to keep on plugging and keep on pushing and keep on trucking. Right? That's what I gotta do. Once again, this is the I8 Music Podcast. I'm your host Omar. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. And once again, if you have anybody that wants to come in here for an interview, if anybody wants to come and hang out, you guys are more than welcome. This is the I Music Podcast, a podcast you can talk about music, talk about culture, talk about whatever it is you guys want to talk about, man. And to be honest, it's an open mic, no rules. Like I said before, I'm going to get some more equipment, hopefully. I apologize if the interview didn't sound too good. I went back and edited a little bit, just a couple volumes and stuff like that. So if the interview didn't sound too good, my bad. Eventually, I'm going to get some more equipment. So once again, this is the I Hate Music Podcast. I'm your host, Omar. Thanks for tuning in. And here's the interview with Artatron, or also known as Arthur the Chelloist. Here we go. That's cool, man. That was really interesting. Yeah. That's what's up, everybody? You're listening to the I Hate Music Podcast. I'm actually right here with Arthur the Chelloist. We decided to do an episode right now today. Might as well tell him if I can interview him. How you doing, dude?
Good, thank you.
Pretty good. I don't know if you want to grab the mic if you want to talk into the mic.
I'm doing good, thank you.
You doing good, yeah?
Yeah, just played my piece Pastique that I wrote in 2004.
What was that called?
Pastique.
Pastique?
Means like a collage of different artists inspired me to make it. So I guess you can say I used their notes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took a note from each one and made a song.
Yeah. And you're playing the cello, right? That's called a cello?
Yes.
Yeah. How long have you been playing for, man?
About 18 to 20 years.
18, 20 years? All right, cool.
Experience, yes.
Nice. And you have a site, you just go by Arthur the Cellist, or?
Arthur the Cellist, or Artatron.
Artatron?
Yes, on my web names, yes.
Yeah, okay. That's good. What was that called again, that song that you were just playing?
Pastique.
Pastique? That's cool. That's pretty nice. That's
a collage, awesome.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. Even, how long you been playing for? You played 20 years? 18, 20 years?
18 to 20, and hopefully going to be starting working as an instructor. So,
right.
But due to Grossmont College.
Right.
So Dr. Tweed, he helped me out a lot, helping me get back into music.
Okay, that's cool.
Even when I came only from 8th grade, first chair, 8th
right.
grade, and then not being able to pursue my dreams, and then being able to do it at 30 with the Grossmont Symphony Orchestra, it's been awesome, yeah.
Oh, so you're doing something with the Grossmont also?
Well, yeah, I was.
Okay.
Now I've been off for a year.
Right.
But, doing the Nutcracker with the San Diego Ballet. Grossmont's a really good school, and
right.
they have really good players, and they need to be like recognized because they're all older, you know. So,
right.
they need to be recognized, and they need to be, sought after. And their shows are free, so everyone in San Diego area can go to Grossmont Symphony
right.
Orchestra concerts and have a good time.
Nice. How'd you start playing the cello? Well, how'd you get into it? When
Miss Sechrist
Yeah.
was an instructor here for many years.
Right.
And she introduced me to the cello because there were no more violins
Okay.
in stock for the students. So I was like, "What's a cello?"
Right.
So, and then
Right. Yeah.
then I got into it. Yeah.
That's why it's the first time seeing a cello. You know, my first time. Well, not really the first time. I've seen it before, but here, you know.
Yeah, face to face.
Yeah. Like I told you yesterday when you were practicing yesterday.
Yeah,
It's
mine's all decked out though.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's an interesting sound. That's why.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a really
Well, my
interesting
cello-
sound. different.
It's awkward because it's really damaged. So,
Right.
but it still produces a good sound because it's missing some of its components.
Okay.
But you know, like the sound post is actually missing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a sound post inside and it's missing because it fell out.
So it's all personalized.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the sound isn't to perfection.
Right.
Like a real cellist should have their instrument. But that's because mine got damaged, so I decided to put my winging on it since I want to play with bands and stuff like that.
Okay. Nice. Make it.
Yeah, less classical,
Yeah. Okay.
more fun.
So you create your own music? Do you create your own music,
Yes.
or do you?
I write my music.
Yeah.
Or I fiddle with it, yeah.
Okay. How many songs do you have out there? Would you say
I would say about 3.
3 songs?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
3 cello solos.
Right.
Orchestratic, I'm learning like
Right.
how to write big
Okay.
composes with, you know.
And you ever played the orchestra or no? You playing the in a band? Yeah.
mhm.
Okay. How was that? Was that
was
pretty
beautiful?
Yeah.
Grossman. Hmm.
Oh, so you're playing in
Yeah.
Grossman. That's right. Okay. That's cool. That's
So it was, you know, it's the best. It was the best time. So
right. That's awesome, man.
the holiday parties were fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the orchestra parties.
You play Christmas songs or what? Or
No, we sang.
okay, you were singing. Okay.
Yeah, the conductor is also the music.
Like a vocal coach.
Yeah.
Okay.
He does all of it. So Dr. Tweed, but and all the Tweeds, all of them.
Right.
They're
So-
all musicians.
Yeah. So you just got back into it again, or you been picking it up, or you just been playing again, or you just
I've been practicing
Yeah.
here and there.
okay.
Learning like a solo at a time.
Right.
But there's, you know, I'm still like I'm an old prodigy.
Right.
I didn't get my opportunity,
Yeah.
but
That doesn't matter though.
it doesn't matter by the opportunity of schooling.
Right.
I wasn't able to get my master's.
Right.
So I'm an undergraduate.
Okay.
I consider myself.
Okay.
So, which is fine.
Yeah. Which you're still pursuing it. You're
I
still
like it
trying to,
still,
you know.
yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. That's
I'm not
awesome.
trying to be like.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's why
Ma.
when you came in here, I was like, man, this is interesting. Like, you know, this.
I'm not trying to be like Yo-Yo Ma. I want to be like Yo-Yo Ma, but I'm not trying to be him because I
Right.
can't be him. You know?
Right.
Or I can't be Jackie Dupre,
Right.
who's also a cellist.
Okay.
You know, so, but it's nice to imitate them.
No doubt. You know how to play that music? Some other artists, you know how to play a different artist, like different other like artists' music? Some other music or no?
Oh, you mean like bands and stuff?
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
like
I
other
play-
like you know other like artists other artists cellists.
Oh,
You know-
actually, I don't know
Yeah?
many.
No?
I know
Okay.
some that are really close friends, but
Okay.
but we're like distant friends now, you know.
Right. Okay.
But we're close by heart, I guess
Right.
you could say.
Right.
So, but they're all in LA, and you know, and
Right.
some of them have gotten their masters already.
Right.
and so they're done with the instrument, so to speak.
Okay. And you started you want to start a band, right? You were saying you wanted to start something
Yeah.
with the cello involved with
Yeah.
the bass
Little
also.
fun.
Yeah. That's cool. You did you ever play in a band before or no?
Yes.
Yeah?
For a lot of Christian bands.
Okay.
In San Diego and, you know, some church services.
Right.
Mostly those are. I used to have to go to open mics to be able to play what I wanted to play.
Okay.
So I would go to open mics in like downtown Hillcrest area and
Right.
start playing on the mic.
Nice. Once again, you listen to right now this Arthur the Chelloist. You know he's gonna play another the song right now. Gonna play another set, man. Go ahead. I'm just gonna enjoy the sounds because like I was telling him earlier, this is just the sound of the cello is just awesome in my opinion. That was nice. That was nice. You're listening to.
An awkward situation.
Why was that?
No, my cello was moving around.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That was beautiful, man.
Thank you.
That was Arthur the Chelloist. What was that? Where are you playing right now, man? Where are you just playing right now?
Oh, but that was Bob.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, sweet one.
Okay.
Prelude.
Nice, man. That's beautiful. That sounds nice. I mean, when the headphones, listening on the headphones right now, yeah, it sounds fucking, sounds pretty good.
Must sound different.
You know, yeah, it does.
No, it sounds good to me too.
Yeah, it sounds really good. Cool,
I'm
man.
picky at my work too.
Yeah?
So, like everyone.
Yeah, no doubt. You gonna keep going or?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. was real nice. That was real nice. That was Arthur the Chelloist who just performed. What was that, man? This is some of your personal stuff?
Yeah, whatever. I was just practicing.
Yeah. That's awesome. When you first started, man, was it hard to learn how to play the cello? Was it when you first started?
I think it's harder now.
It's harder now?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. I think as a kid I don't know. It's just different.
It's different?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
It's just different. I think it's because of the schooling.
Okay.
I think that's very important.
Right.
So my education is different. I believe,
Right.
than someone who has their master's in
Right.
playing in the orchestra.
Okay.
And
What would
plus,
you-
many have masters in other.
Right. What would you give some advice to somebody to get started in the cello? What would you let them know to get started if they want us to play? Start playing cello.
It's a huge instrument.
Right.
You have to lug it around, and that's not easy either. So you have to accommodate to that, and then just finding that support, I guess.
Right.
And knowing that it's there, and if trying not to give up on the instrument, not all the
Right.
time, because sometimes you have to give up your instrument.
Really?
Yeah, I believe so. Guitarists put their guitar down for a little while.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel
So-
you. I understand that. I just
Yeah.
picked up my guitar recently.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's kind of like you have to put it down, but not all the time.
Okay.
Don't forget it's there.
Okay. And is the cello like a backbone of the orchestra, like the drums to the band, or
Well, the cello was made to be the voice.
is it?
To be more of the voice.
It's not really more bass, right? No.
Well, it is bass.
It is bass. Okay.
And we can get that sound, but we could also get the high
Right.
upper chords to get the higher sounds.
Okay.
Like a stand-up bass.
What do you mean it's more voice though? Can you define that? What is like one being like the voice of the
it's
orchestra?
It's the most out of the string instruments. It's the one that imitates the human voice.
Oh, okay. So it goes along with the voice when you're singing. Okay. With the melody.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you look up videos and look up cello solos, you'll find some, and then they're playing the lyrical parts to modern songs.
Right.
And you can hear the tone is perfect.
With the cello and the vocalist. Okay, that's cool. And is there sometimes just like a band with just the vocalist and the cellos by themselves? Or yeah? I think I've seen that before too.
I've
Yeah.
been wanting to do that.
Yeah. Something like that.
I did one show one time, singing while I was playing the cello.
Oh, really? You could do that?
Yeah, it's hard. I've only done it once.
Okay.
That was in
Right.
That was in 2011.
Right. Well, that's how you tune the cello, right? With your voice. I saw you earlier.
Yeah, I try.
Yeah. Okay.
I need to practice.
Nice. And is it the same? So you're saying it's the same thing as the bass? Same thing like the bass, or yeah?
Yeah, because the C.
Okay. Yeah.
So the C, that's the bass C.
Right. You play any other instruments?
Well, I don't. I'm
Right.
just a cellist, but I can teach violin and viola and standard bass. It's up to the individual to pursue
To learn, right?
practicing it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to practice those.
Right.
I'll practice them to the basic levels.
Okay.
Well, I do practice them only on the basic levels. I should, but I'm already like 30, so
Right.
putting that much stress on my hands probably at this early age, but
Right.
I don't want to go too far.
Right.
Maybe a little. Maybe I might do a little change.
Okay.
If
Right.
it's recommended, I don't know.
And when you first started the orchestra, you just picked the cello right away? That was the main...
Well, no,
Like you said.
I didn't know what it was.
Okay, like you
so
said, okay.
I wanted the violin, but
Oh, did you?
the-
Small, easy to carry.
that's all I knew.
Yeah.
But
So you know how to play violin also?
a little bit, yeah.
A little bit? Okay.
Just, I could play the cello on the violin.
What's the difference between the violin and the cello? I mean, there must be a big difference, right?
Yeah.
Well, the violin is
The
just...
clefs, yeah.
Violin's not bass, right?
No,
It's more,
it's
okay. Tender? Okay, tenor. Okay.
Or excuse me, I think that is viola.
Okay.
I don't use it very much.
Right.
It's the treble.
Okay.
The treble clef is
Yeah.
for violin.
Okay.
So, but that's like our. That's
Right.
That's in the violin area.
It's a bunch of
Because we
smaller.
could reach that area to a certain degree.
It's more okay.
Like the way the strings are.
Yeah.
Like from here to here is violin.
Right.
From here to here is like viola.
Okay.
Like, and that's the cello about the size of the
Right.
violin.
Do any ska bands use cello?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not like name savvy
Right.
with bands and stuff, but there are
There
cello
are
players everywhere now.
Right. They use the cello. I've seen that. Yeah. I think I've seen that. Also, metal bands. I think I've seen that also.
Mhm.
They do that.
Yeah, and I would like to do some metal band work.
It's like kind of like a breakdown where they just stop the music and just
Yo.
go hard on the cello. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like fast playing a beat. You know.
Yep.
That's cool, dude. You want to play another song? One more song to end it up? What was that, man?
That was kind of morbid.
That's cool. Was that your own stuff right there?
No, that was what was that? Oh, that was Kissing You
Okay.
from Desiree, Romeo
Yeah.
and Juliet.
Oh, okay.
The movie with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Did you learn that by ear? Yeah. Did,
It's a lyrical song.
is it?
Yeah.
You know how to read notes? Nice. You know how to read notes too, or
Yes.
also know how to read notes? That's cool.
Of course. Yeah.
You ever recorded music or not?
Yes.
You have recorded
Yes,
music?
you could maybe Southern California. Raining in Southern California. That's the name of the song.
Raining in Southern California?
By Jason Coven. Yeah. Eddie Coven.
Yeah. You recorded that song or what?
With him, yes. Yeah.
Oh, really? It's online somewhere?
It's probably my email.
Your email? Yeah. You can find it anywhere or on Bandcamp or anything or
Well,
on
actually,
YouTube.
I've been trying to
Upload it.
but
Yeah.
it won't go
You
from
should.
my email.
Yeah, you should.
Like I'm having trouble getting it from the email.
Where can they find your information? You have like a Facebook out there or like an email or?
Yeah, just Arturo Michael Rodriguez.
Arturo Michael Rodriguez?
Arthur the Cellist.
Arthur the Chelloist? Where you from? Where you from, man? You from El Centro?
I'm from El Centro.
You're from El Centro? Yeah? Okay.
Born and raised.
Born and raised, okay.
Yep.
You been around a bunch of shows out here too? Growing up?
Growing up, yo.
Yeah, who'd you see growing up?
Well, I saw.
If you can remember some of the bands,
I
you know.
don't remember.
No, you don't?
Well, you could remind me.
Right. Well, that's what I'm asking you, you know.
Discriminados is who I know.
Right. Okay. So you growing up with that era?
Mm-hmm.
Around that time? Okay. Yeah, I like to ask some of the people that come in here what kind of bands they listen to, and
I always forget.
you know, it's like other bands in the local scene like that, you know.
Yeah.
That's what the podcast is kind of about, you know. It's talking about the music. That's why I brought you in to record you, you know. You know, that's fucking awesome. Thanks for coming in, you know.
I have songs that I need pianists for.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That'd be the songs.
All kinds of stuff.
Right. So you're trying to do more, right? You're trying to be more active. That's cool, dude. Once again, check him out. You know, try to look up his music. It's Arthur the Chelloist. Check out his music. Check out his email. You know,
Yeah,
he'll be out there. So
YouTube.
yeah.
The kids got to it, so.
Yeah, he's trying to do more with his music, so he'll be out there. I just want to bring him to the podcast and do a little episode with him. And thanks for listening. I'm gonna go back and edit this a couple times. And thanks, man. Thanks for coming in, dude. Thank you. Cool, dude.